From inside the ring to behind the scenes, you're about to be up to no good with former WWE superstar Hood Benson and his co-host Pete Clark.
It's like Buzz can't get away from what happened. I mean, he had a match in Mexico versus El Mago, which was a great match, but then out comes some idiot.
From inside the ring to behind the scenes, you're about to be up to no good with former WWE superstar Hood Benson and his co-host Pete Clark.
All right, yeah, Pete, I'm just saying, Pete, you can't get into a fight with a fan, no matter what the circumstances are.
Oh, but Hood, the fan attacked him first. What was he supposed to do?
Hey, look, I get it. You know, it's a tough situation to be in. You know, fans are crazy. You know, and if 30 years ago, I probably would have done much worse than this guy.
You would.
I ended up in jail.
Yeah.
You know? but he has to realize that WWE is the big leagues.
Yeah, well.
You know, this is not in the garage. You know, there's zero tolerance for that sort of thing. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And that's why Triple H had no chance to pull his contract.
No choice. Well, I would have liked to see him get a second chance.
A second chance?
Yeah.
He ain't even signed the contract yet for his first chance.
Oh, right.
You know, he didn't even earn the right for a second chance.
Okay, fine, but let's talk about what's happened since then. The videos of the fight have gone viral, and BCW is capitalizing on the notoriety by having their very first online pay-per-view. So it seems as if Baron Blade and his protege are making a positive out of this, no?
I will give him credit for that.
Right.
You know, you got to strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah.
Right now, this guy's lava hot.
Yeah.
Yeah? I mean, we wouldn't be talking about him otherwise.
Mm-hmm. So, are you going to order the pay-per-view?
I do want to see what this guy's all about in the ring, you know. So I was thinking maybe you could order it at your house, and I'll come over to watch.
I knew that was
bring
coming.
some chips and everything. Hey,
Yeah,
what do I always say? It's not how much you make, it's how much you save.
Yeah, by mooching off your friends.
Exactly. Well, you know. Hey, look, I'll get the next one.
Famous last words. Sure you will. Let's take a minute to hear from our advertisers who pay for the show and also allow me to afford to have you as my friend.
His voice was the soundtrack for the biggest matches in squared circle history. And now he breaks down the latest happenings in the world of pro wrestling. Get ready for enticing conversations with legendary wrestling commentator Jack Tice.
Former wrestler and now indie promoter Baron Blade has been in the news along with his protege from BCW, who reports say had a contract offer on the table from WWE until he got into a fight with a masked fan outside the arena after his tryout match. Now, word is Triple H was furious and pulled the contract offer the next day. We tracked down the person who recorded the video of the altercation that went viral, and he had this to say.
I was recording the video on my phone when the guy in the mask came out of nowhere and attacked him. I didn't get a real good look at the masked guy because it happened so fast, but from the way he was fighting, it seemed like he knew what he was doing. Like he wasn't just some regular fan.
Interesting first-hand account on what went down, but I wanted to hear from the man who's now capitalizing on this controversy. So I reached out to BCW owner Baron Blade. Here's a preview of what he had to say.
Jack, you've been in this business for a long time, so you know it was once possible for a wrestler to be successful outside the WWE umbrella. And that's what I'm trying to do with BCW and Buzz. That's what we're calling him now, by the way, on account of all the buzz he's generating. But back to my point, which is, who knows what would have happened if Buzz signed with NXT? It might have been 2 or 3 years before he was called up to Raw or SmackDown, and there's no guaranteeing that would have even happened at all. But I'm helping him make his own success right now. BCW is small, and we can move fast to capitalize on all the attention. WWE is this huge behemoth of a company where you need to hold 25 meetings to make a decision that we can make in 2 minutes.
Oh, I know all about that, believe me.
And I'm not saying that BCW is going to take down WWE. I mean, I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy. All I'm saying is that guys like Buzz and Cole Quinn have a lot more opportunities right now with me than they might ever have with WWE.
Very interesting comments from Baron Blade, who is about to hold BCW's very first internet-only pay-per-view. Buzz, as Baron's calling him, has made his name online, and they're sticking with that platform for their show. That's a smart move, in my opinion. Coming up, you'll hear much more from my conversation with Baron Blade, including who he thinks might have attacked his protege, Buzz. You don't want to miss out on that. But first, a word from our sponsors.
From inside the ring to behind the scenes, you're about to be up to no good with former WWE superstar Hood Benson and his co-host Pete Clark.
It's like Buzz can't get away from what happened. I mean, he had a match in Mexico versus El Mago, which was a great match, but then out comes some idiot wearing the same mask as the fan who attacked him outside the WWE arena. And the match is ruined.
Yeah, I didn't see the match, but this kind of stuff happens.
Wow.
It's especially in places like Mexico, where the audience is very passionate about wrestling.
Okay, I guess.
You know, I once had a fan in Mexico sneak into my hotel room disguised as a room service guy.
What? Wow.
Yeah.
That's insane. Did you tip him?
Yeah, I tipped him right over the balcony. You know, you don't sneak into wrestlers' hotel rooms, people. Bad idea. Very bad.
Some solid advice, Hood. By the way, did you see BCW is running their next streaming pay-per-view from the same venue that was once home to Monday Night Raw? That's a big step up from high school parking lots.
Yeah, sure it is. You know, it is, and let's be real. It's a shot across WWE's bow. You know, it's no coincidence that BCW is running this venue. You feel me? They're doing it to send a message to WWE.
Well, what do you think that message is?
You'd have to ask them. But I think at the very least it's saying, hey, look at us. We might not be in the same ballpark as you yet, but we're tailgating in the parking lot.
Well, it's certainly going to bring BCW to a whole new level, especially with the rumors swirling about the big rematch between Buzz and Cole Quinn.
Hey, they better be careful though, you know, because they might be biting off more they can chew. You know, sometimes it's easier being the little guy flying under the radar. Now they're in the spotlight, and they've rattled the big dog's chain.
I think you just set a record for the number of cliches in one speech.
Hey, I'm just calling it like I see it, man.
There's another one.
Does this studio have a balcony, man?
What?
Because I'm about tired of you, man. I think you might need the Mexican room service guy treatment.
Oh, boy. Okay. Well, thankfully for me, there is no balcony here that I know of. Maybe we should take a quick break to cool things down.
Yeah. Give me some more tea, man. Give me some lemonade. You know, I think that's a good idea right now.
Yeah, some 90 proof tea, please, right here.
Thirsty.
I saw what happened in Mexico. Too bad some idiot had to go and ruin a great match. Yes, Baron. Japan was great. I was free to be myself, and the fans really respected that. So, I'm gonna try that from now on here in the U.S.
Black hole cold. Too bad. I kind of like it.
Really?
No, it was terrible. I think you have a strong superhead.
Yeah, assuming I survived the scrap trap tonight.
I know. Good luck to both of us. Is this scrap trap case?
No! But that's the appeal of it. And you know what I always say?
You conversely create cash.
I do always say that, but that's not the catchphrase I was referring to.
Oh, this ain't.
Yes, that's the one.
It's just that things are going really well for us. I wouldn't want all that to go. I wouldn't want all that to get spread by everyone.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. Have you had a tetanus shot recently?
No money. Ain't my money. You got no money. You got no money. Yeah. Just say, I'm one of the million. Take the face. Boot to the face. That was gonna be all on the shot, dog. Oh, come on, bro. Knock off the round game off. Oh man, playing with me. No homo. So y'all, how we on road? 9 game monster, nigga. Pack of ribs, bro. Round 2. Pack ribs, bro. Shit, man. Oh, hug it down. Stop. Oh. Exactly. You can't train like that, dog. You don't know how to work harder than that. This is a giant, but I don't know. I'm a king. Go ass up. King, nigga. On the way, nigga. I'm about top 24. Top 24. Something else is fake, nigga. I'm not sure if I'm not moving. Left side. Left. I'll do it. It's my right side right here. Oh, I have anything. I don't know what Oh, damn. I did forget that.
Guys, that truly topped anything you've ever done before. But I'm afraid I got some bad news.
What?
Yeah, what happened?
Our pay-per-view stream went down in the middle of your match. No one watching online got to see how it ended.
Did the site crash or something? What happened?
No, we were taken down intentionally by Triple H.
Triple H? How could he even do that?
He and WWE's lawyers are claiming they have exclusive rights to broadcast from this venue.
Damn it!
And now we're getting flooded with refund requests. Don't think you're getting any bonus checks for this show, guys. I'm sorry.
Does either of you know if you can return slightly used jet skis? I might have jumped the gun on purchasing a couple. We'll circle back to that later.
First, Triple H unfairly pulls my contract from defending myself from an attack, and now he's trying to sabotage our business? We have to strike back.
They have a team of lawyers and an endless supply of cash. You guys just competed in a cage made from an old prison fence. What could we possibly do to them?
Well, you said it earlier. Tonight was like we're invading their territory, right? So, what if we actually did that?
What do you mean?
I mean, we hit Triple H exactly where it hurts the most by
selling him used jet skis.
Invading
No.
NXT.
Invading NXT. Totally on the same page as you, Buzz.
I don't know about this, guys. It seems risky.
Why? We've both been rejected by WWE, so what do we have to lose?
Right? And this is what you wanted, Baron. You wanted this. You said it yourself. Our plan was to stick it to Triple H. So what do you say?
I think we're gonna need a really big stick.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Cole. You got the tickets?
Front row, just like you wanted.
This is your electric bill.
Oh, sorry. Wrong pocket.
No. Thank you.
This is it, Buzz. You ready?
Oh, I'm ready. You guys remember when Triple H and DX invaded WCW? People still talk about that to this very day. This is going to be very good for us and BCW.
Just be ready for anything. I'll be pulling for you.
Where's my toothbrush? ring breaker. Go up. No, that was hard point.
If we want to make a real impact tonight, we can't just sit there in our seats or cut a promo. We need to get physical with someone.
Parker, if you will remember the fight.
I thought you should just cut a promo tonight to promote BCW, but it sounds like you and Cole have other plans.
Whoever get in the way gonna get thrashed. Cause we from BCW, dog. We don't have no rules. We make the rules, dog. We for games, we for games, don't niggas.
Next week's show is one you don't want to miss. Is Velveteen Dream takes on Adam Cole and what is sure to be...
Wait, sorry to interrupt, Michael, but something's going on in the crowd. Wait, I recognize those two. Isn't that...
Hey, don't give them the attention they want by saying their names.
Nah, I ain't listening.
Wait, where are these guys going? They can't do this.
Oh, no. What are they doing? Why?
What is happening around here?
My fault. Oh, this bitch ass nigga. Man, we come to NXT, knock out one of y'all top superstars, nigga. It should be NXT versus BCW, dog. They. Woo.
That's right. You got what? Oh,
thank you.
He's so pissed.
Get them out of here right
It looks
now.
like these two trespassers are finally leaving.
At least we can get on with the show now.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, damn. I'm gonna probably beat this on my big
That was awesome! Triple H must be losing it right now.
I know. And even better, we're trending.
Yeah.
I know I had my doubts about this, but this kind of attention will really help our next BCW show.
Yeah. But before we get there, how are we going to strike next?
What do you mean strike next? This wasn't a one-time thing?
Oh, no. You're all about the buzz, right? You're all about the buzz. We got to keep this thing going.
Yeah, I want to be trending nonstop.
Triple H, he's going to be ready for us next time, so we can't just buy tickets and walk in like we did tonight, okay? We need a different plan.
I have an uncle who owns a costume shop.
His voice was the soundtrack for the biggest matches in squared circle history. And now he breaks down the latest happenings in the world of pro wrestling. Get ready for enticing conversations with legendary wrestling commentator Jack Tice.
Never heard of him.
Baron Blade's BCW is certainly pushing its issue with Triple H further when last week BCW wrestlers Buzz and Cole Quinn invaded NXT and made their presence known. This was in response to Triple H recently shutting down the online feed on a BCW pay-per-view for various legal reasons. Now look here, I've seen this type of stuff happen before, and it usually doesn't end well for the guys who are doing the invading. I'm not saying that's always the case. There's DX's invasion of WCW, which some would say helped turn around the Monday Night Wars in favor of WWE. More than they bargained for. I mean, come on, if Triple H went after BCW just for running a former WWE venue, imagine what he's going to do after these guys jump a barricade and disrupt the NXT broadcast, which we all know is Triple H's baby. See, if I were these guys, I'd stay as far away from Orlando as I could from now on. You made your point. You got some more buzz, pun intended. Now better back off before you do
stuff and just get back to running non-WWE venues.
I don't see why we can't do both, and honestly, I don't get why you keep pushing it back on the later.
I guess it's because I've worked with Triple H before, and I've seen what happens when someone gets on his bad side. It's not going to end well.
Well, maybe this time will be the exception of the rules.
Or maybe you'll be the fool that proves the rule.
Haven't heard that one before.
That's because I just made it up. Do you like it?
Not really.
Bro, your uncle hooked us up.
I know. And all he asked is that we plug his costume shop on NXT. It's kind of a weird request, I know, but this stuff's expensive, so I said we'd do it.
Okay.
I was thinking we'd blend in with the fans better if we dressed up as classic wrestlers.
It's a great idea.
So who do you want to be?
Well, this is going to be too sweet!
Oh man, I want to see how this is going to end up. Man, I'm still a rookie too. Like Tiffany, please help me. Nah, I ain't listening. I feel like so mine, I ain't listening. Help me, nah. Oh, boy, look.
Guys, it's the NWO. See, you never know who's going to show up at NXT.
It appears these fans have gotten a little carried away.
After last week, are we sure they're fans?
Now, I'm skeptical to say the least. Hey, yo.
Come on, let's go. You wanna go? Come on, let's go.
Damn. Where my ass at now? That nigga jumping the niggas, man. Hold on. Man.